Hi and welcome to this video which we're sharing 4 surprising signs of poor time management. Let's think. Are you always late for lectures or tutorials? Is your study space a mess? Or are you neglecting your academic commitments or finding that your academic performance is suffering? All of these challenges are possible signs of a common source, poor time management. But how we manage or fail to manage our time can have surprising repercussions on our work and our well-being. Students often don't realise that many of the challenges that they're facing are actually signs of poor time management. It's possible that you have a poor time management problem and you don't even know it yet. So let's reveal some of the most commonly overlooked signs of poor time management, because recognising that you have a time management problem is the first step to overcoming it. Let's look at our first sign now. The first sign of poor time management is that you're always late to lectures or tutorials, or late most of the time. But being late can have a knock-on effect and put your whole day out, adding unnecessary stress on what could be already a hectic day. Struggles with punctuality are often a sign of poor scheduling, poor time estimation, or a failure to think ahead. So if this sounds like you, consider adding some buffers into your schedule. Wake up half an hour earlier, listen out for the traffic or train delays, or make lunch the day before. Whatever works for you. If you're taking on too much, start analysing your time and prioritise what is important to you. The second sign of poor time management is a messy study space. Is your desk cluttered with illegible sticky notes and stale coffee cups? Is your organisation system lacking or non-existent? If your study space looks like a tornado has just passed through it, then you might have been prey to procrastination, or perhaps you simply don't make workspace organisation a priority in your busy schedule. But did you know that a cluttered workspace can create a cluttered mind? A messy workspace can become an unwittingly source of distraction and stress, especially when you're trying to find your lecture notes and textbooks. So get motivated and stop procrastinating. Tidy up, and also remind yourself that a tidy and organised study environment is a worthwhile investment. The third sign is breaking or neglecting your commitments to yourself, your peers, and even your lecturers. This describes when you fail to deliver what you promised or do what you said you were going to do. Breaking or neglecting commitments may be a sign that you're overcommitting yourself. This can happen when you fail to organise and prioritise your workload, or you don't communicate with your workload to your course leaders or your family at home or employers, or even seek help when you need it. So one tip for addressing this sign is to stop making commitments that you can't keep. Communicate when you're at capacity and ask for help when you need it. Just don't leave it until the last minute. Finally, the last overlooked sign of poor time management is when your academic performance starts to suffer. This could be the quality of the class activities you've been completing, or in the marks that you get back in your assignments. You may find that you're not reading or taking notes effectively or efficiently either. You may become less efficient, which describes when you aren't working as fast as you could. Or you may become less efficient, which describes when you make more mistakes than usual or the quality of your work declines. This is usually a sign that you're getting distracted or trying to do too many things at the same time. The first step is to stop multitasking, focus on one task at a time, and eliminate those distractions. Now, let's put this all together and ask yourself, am I often late or rushing? Do I have a cluttered or disorganised study space? Am I known to break or neglect my commitments? And has my academic performance started to decline? Well, if you answered yes to one or more of these questions, then you may be struggling to manage your time effectively.